All right. So hello everyone. Welcome to the second session. So in this session, I am going to discuss like few things, few topics, which is the first one. It's going to be the second session, sorry. Second session. The first one we're going to learn about wait, we've got the advanced rate control. The second one, we're going to learn about pullback. The third one, we're going to learn about the confirmation entry. Okay, but before that, who is HP? Before that, who is HP? Do you guys to join using your real name? Who is HP? Hello, who is HP? Or else I'm going to kick you out. I'm sorry, guys, but this guy is not replying to me, so I'm going to right. So second session, we're going to talk about like the first topic, we're going to talk about the advanced rate control. The second one, we're going to talk about the pullback. The third one, we're going to talk about the confirmation entry. Right. So number one, number two, and number three. So in this topic, okay, in this topic, we're just going to discuss about these three things. All right. These three things. Sorry. Excuse me, guys. All right. The first one, we're going to learn about the advanced rate control. So what is actually the advanced rate control? Right? What is actually the advanced rate control? Okay, let me settle with this one first. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording. Um, all right. So the first topic that we're going to learn today is we're going to learn about the advanced rate control. The second one, we're going to learn about the pullback. The third one, we're going to learn about the confirmation entry. So the first one, the advanced rate control. Okay, the advanced rate control. Advanced rate control. So actually, we have advanced rate control. So actually, we have four types of trade controls, which is the first one. We have the completed higher time frame, okay, and the second one we have the first entry zone, okay, and the third one we have roadblocks, right, which is we can call it as our retracement entry, okay, and then the fourth one we have re-entry, or we can call it as our continuous entry. All right. Wait. All right. So for now, okay, for now, I am going to explain to you guys with the drawing. All right, with the drawing. So the first one, okay, the first one, we have this engulfing cell. We have this engulfing cell. And then when the price makes the pullback into the zone, okay, when the price get into the zone, okay, the price created like the trade control at the current market price. So this is the first one, which is the completed higher time frame. We've already learned in our first session, which is the price gonna make a pullback and then the price is going to go down like this, right? So this is the first one, which is we call it as our completed higher time frame, which is when the price get into the sell zone and then the price form an engulfing sell at the current market price. All right. The price form an engulfing sell at the current market price. Okay, so this is the first one. So let me write it down like the first one. Okay. After that, we have like the second one. Yeah, let me draw with the buy scenario. Okay. For an example, you have this engulfing buy on H4. Okay. Engulfing buy on H4. So this second trade control gonna answer the question like how, okay, how does the trade control has been created at the current market price? Okay, how? So when the price is making a pullback and then get into the zone, get into the zone, get into the zone. And then when the price get into the zone, like we need the answer, like to the question like why the price created this engulfing sell at the current market price. Yeah, because sometimes, yeah, we know the price can just like, okay, the price created like the engulfing cell and then just go down like this, right? Which is this one, yeah, you guys will think like, okay, we will miss the entry. So actually we're not going to miss any entry, okay, because we are going to use the first entry zone. So when the price get into the buy zone, we will have a lot of buy zones on M30 at the back. Okay, we will have a lot of buy zones on M30 at the back. Okay, which is, okay, for an example, okay, this buy zone, and you will have this buy zone. For an example, in this zone, you will have like two buy zones. You will have like two buy zones inside the H4 buy zone, all right? So when the price get into the H4 buy zone, right? When the price get into the first entry, so this one we will call it as our first entry zone. All right, this is our first entry zone. So when the price get into the first entry zone, okay, what are we waiting for? Yes, we're waiting for the confirmation entry. And if there is no confirmation entry, the price going to keep on going down like this. Okay, so when the price get into the second zone of the first entry zone, if inside of this zone there is a confirmation entry, what will happen? Yes, the price going to respect and the price going to go up by using this engulfing buy zone for an example, which is our first entry zone. And then when the price goes up, okay, when the price goes up, and then after 30 minutes, what will happen? So after 30 minutes, there will be like a candle closing, and we will have like our engulfing buy somewhere around here. So this engulfing buy, we will call it as our trade control. So that is how the trade control has been created at the current market price. So for now, you guys don't need to worry about like, okay, will we miss the entry if the price doesn't make a pullback? Nope, because we are going to take the entry somewhere over here. How to take the entry, I'm going to teach you guys inside of this topic. But for now, is that everything is clear? Okay, like the price gonna make a pullback, and then we're going to get like the second entry like this. Okay, is there any question for now? Right, so everything is clear. I hope everything is clear. All right, so if there is no question, okay, so if there is no question, I'm just going to screenshot the notes, and then I'm going to paste on the chat. You guys can see it and download it, right? Okay, it's loading. All right, good. First entry zone should be yes. Yes. Right now, we're not going to think. We're not going to touch, okay, the H1. So right now, we're going to talk about the H4 and M30. That's all. That's all. Okay. If not H4, yeah, of course, M30. If not M30, yeah, of course, H4. All right. Okay, good question. Because right now, like I said, the first entry zone is like that the time frame. We're going to use the time frame for us to entry, right? So which is it going to be? Yeah, M34, of course, right? So we're going to use M30, no matter like this one is EG or EF, but it needs to be the first entry for us to buy. So is there any question? Is there any question, guys? Wait, guys, give me a second. Is there any question? No question. All right. So if there is no question, so I'm going to jump into our third and the fourth one, which is the roadblocks and the re-entry one. So this one will be like quite interesting one. Okay, quite interesting one. Okay, okay, let me like. So for an example, you have an engulfing cell. Wait, you have an engulfing cell of H4 somewhere around here, which is more high probable trade control first entry or entities. Okay, so we need to be like really flexible to it. Okay, because we are not going to expect too much for the market to do for us, right? We need to follow what market gives us, right? If the market give us like the first entry, so take the first entry. If the market give the completed higher time frame, take the completed higher time frame. All right. Because like I said, we are that kind of trader that focusing on the current market price, which is we're going to follow whatever the market will give us, right? We will follow everything. All right, we will follow everything. Sometimes we works like a robot. All right. So for an example, we have this engulfing cell on H4. Yeah, be flexible. Good brother, good brother. And then the price is making a pullback like this. So for this one, you guys need to pay more attention, all right? Because it's going to be like, yeah, quite confusing. So when the price get into the sell zone, when the price get into the sell zone like this, okay, wait, my God. Yeah, when the price get into the sell zone like this, let me draw it again. For an example, we have this engulfing cell. Engulfing cell. So when the price made a pullback, get into the zone. Yeah, before the price get into the zone, yeah, of course, we will have a lot of zones, which is the zone that we call it as our first entry zone, right? We're going to have the first entry zone somewhere around here. Yeah, the first entry zone, right? And then yeah, we're going to have like the second one somewhere around here. Okay. The third one somewhere around here. Okay. Like this. All right. And maybe we can, because like be flexible, being the flexible, okay, we can use the zone, even though that zone is outside the H4 zones. All right. Like I said, be flexible, right? All right. So all of these four zones, we will call it as our first entry zone. But which first entry that the price is going to respect? Yeah. So the answer is going to be like, okay, it depends on where the price going to react. All right, where the price is going to react at. Okay, sometimes the price is going to react over here and then just drop down to the exit zones. Sometimes the price, if the price doesn't create like any reaction, which is the reaction we call it as our confirmation entry. If the price get into the first sell zone and there is no confirmation entry, what will happen? Okay, answer my question. If the price get into the first entry zone and there is no confirmation entry, what will happen? Yes, good one. Yes, good one, good one. Yeah, good one. All right, all right, all right. You guys getting it? You guys getting it? So the price gonna go a little bit up again. Okay, we just go to the next zone. Oh, the price going to break, right? So we're not going to use this zone anymore. All right, all right. So when the price get into the sell zone, like our first entry zone, okay. So remember what I've said right now. Okay, everything happen with the reason. Okay, everything happens with the reason, right? Okay, get it? So right now, we need to understand the intention. Why do we take the sell? And why do we take the buy? Why do we use the first entry zone? Why we use that zone? Why we use this zone? All right. So the main reason why do we use the first entry zone is we want to make sure after the price create the confirmation entry, the price will go down. And then we want the price to create the trade control. If there is no trade control, there will be a big possibility for the price to go up again to look for another first entry zone. For now, do you guys get it? For now, do you guys get it? Or you want me to repeat again? All right, good. So right now, can you repeat again? All right. So when the price get into the first entry zone, like I said, we need to understand why do we take the sell. We need to understand why do we take the buy, right? Understanding why do we take that trade is really, really, really important. So for an example right now, why do we use the first entry zone? So we're going to answer the question like why do we take the first why do we use the first entry zone? Okay, the reason why do we use the first entry zone is after the price create the confirmation entry, and then after the price goes down, we want the price to create what? The trade control, right? We want the price to create this thing. But if there is no trade control, the price has a big possibility, okay, to go up again, maybe to this zone or to the higher zone, something like that, right? Get it? If you enter on the first entry zone after CE and then price doesn't create TC, then we'll exit the trade. All right. So about exiting the trade, so that's why we are learning roadblock right now. All right. So when we are selling, all of our buy zones on M30 gonna be our roadblock. When we are selling, all of our buy zones on M30 gonna be our roadblock. When we are buying, all of the M30 ED sell or EF for sell gonna be our roadblock. So right now, okay, for an example, we have this engulfing buy somewhere on here, which is we call it as our roadblock at first, roadblock. So like I said, if there is no trade control, what will happen? The price still have a big possibility to go up, right? So right now, when the price get into the roadblock, okay, when the price get into the roadblock, and inside of this roadblock, there is a confirmation entry. What will happen? Yes, the price going to respect the zone and then goes up like this. And if inside of this first entry zone again, can we use the same zone again? Yes, exactly. Why? Because this zone is still valid. Okay, this zone is still valid. Get into the sell zone. If there is no confirmation entry, the price is gonna keep on going up like this. So get into our third first entry zone. So this roadblock still remain here. And we're gonna have like second roadblock. And we're gonna have like, all right, we're gonna have like third roadblock somewhere around here. In those entry zones, they are M30 zones. Will we wait for the CE on M30 or lower? Yeah, we are going to wait for the confirmation entry inside of the M30. All right. So when the price get into the sell zone again, right over here, what do we need to do? Yes, focus on the current market price. Okay, can we take the trades? Yes, we can take the trades, but we need to know why do we take this trade. So the reason why do we take this trade using the M30 sell zone, like the first entry, is to make sure that the price is going to go down like this and then create the thing that we want, which is the engulfing cell, maybe somewhere around here like this. So this engulfing cell, okay, has been created at the current market price. So on the first entry zone, we wait for the CE. Yes, exactly. All right. No CE, no entry. So right now, we already have our sell zone. Okay, we already have the completed higher time frame. So there's a big possibility for the price to go down, right? To go down. So look over here. If inside of this zone, there is a confirmation entry for buy. Can we take a buy? Yes, we can take a buy, but just for retracement entry, right? Just for retracement entry. Okay, take a buy and then get into the sell zone, and then we're going to start to focus on the sell. Okay, do you guys get it? And when the price get into the sell zone, yes, right over here, we need to look for, okay, inside of this one, we need to look for, when the price get into the sell zone, if we want to sell, what do we need to do? Yes, wait for the confirmation entry. So after the price creates the confirmation entry, the price is going to go down. And then again, monitor the roadblock, which is right over here. When the price get into the roadblock, okay, when the price get into the roadblock right over here, if there is no confirmation entry, and yeah, the price is going to go to our next zone, which is it's going to be over here, right? And then automatically this buy zone gonna be our sell zone, EF, yes. So remember what I've said in our first session. Okay, remember what I've said in our first session. All right, when the price created an engulfing field at the current market price, it shows us like the price going to what? Yes, the price is going to reverse until the next zone. Yeah, the price is going to go further. Okay, going to go further. So when the price get into the buy zone, before we take the sell again, can we take the buy around here? Can we take the buy around here? Answer my question. Can we take a buy over here? Yeah, yes. That is the question. Yes, sorry, that is the answer. If there is a confirmation entry, and then, yeah, we can take a buy. But we need to know where the price is really going. So right now, in this scenario, the price is going to the sell zone. The price is going from the sell to the buy zone. So we need to focus on the sell more than focus on the buy. Okay, get into the sell zone for an example. So if inside of this one, okay, if inside of this one, there is a confirmation entry, yeah, we can take the trades, all right? We can take the trades. So the price is going to go down like this. And then the price going to, okay, remember what I've said. No matter how long it takes, but the price going to touch the exit zone, right? No matter how long it takes. Okay, the price gonna do like maybe sideways, something like this. But at the end of the day, the price going to touch our buy zone, which is our exit zone. So for now, is there any question? Going to take the trade somewhere around here. We're gonna take the trade somewhere around here. All right, no question. Everything is clear. Wow, this one is really long. Wait, let me read first. Please touch on how to determine a price that breaks zones but comes back and makes the body in the broken zones, making zones still valid. How to know the broken zones is just a wait or shit. No, like I said, okay, we don't need to worry about, okay, the price go further and come back to that zone again. Because what? Because at the end of the day, we are going to keep on focusing on the current market price. For an example, you have this sell zone somewhere around here. So you don't need to worry like, okay, the price get into the zone and then boom, create a shadow like this and then, okay, go down like this, boom. We don't need to worry about that one because anyway, we are going to focus on the current market price, which is at the current market price. We're going to look for the confirmation entry. Get it? Right? We need to focus on the current market price by looking for the confirmation entry. So for an example, the price do like this. Okay, wait. The price do like this. Okay, we have this buy candle, for an example, blue candle, and then we have this red candle somewhere here. But the price doesn't close above the zones, right? Right. But this shadow went up like this. Do we need to worry about this shadow? Okay. Do we need to worry about this shadow? Not at all. Because why? Because like I said, no entry, no CE, no entry. So of course, during this, maybe we're going to get the entry somewhere on here. Okay. Because we're not going to enter somewhere on here, Because why? Because we are waiting for the confirmation entry. Get it? All right. Right. Is that a question, love? Wait, it's raining so bad here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait. All right. So for now, then a question. So if we get entry from roadblock, should we exit at the? Yes, exactly. No, it's not like, okay, if you take the buy on the roadblock somewhere on here, yeah, you're going to exit on the re-entry zones, right? So these zones, all of these roadblock, all of the broken roadblocks, we're going to call it as our re-entry zones. Get it? So if you take a buy somewhere around here, you're gonna exit somewhere around here for, of course, but depends on if there is no CE or yes CE. All right. If price creates EF for buy, do you still think it will? Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, exactly. Sometimes that kind of thing, like, yeah, actually, we need to monitor at the current market price. Okay, we need to monitor at the current market price. But if the price creates something like this, create the TC, create the EF, yeah, we know that, okay, this thing is going to go down. Not gonna lie, this thing is going to go down. Okay, no matter what. Right? If you entry on re-entry, then can you hold to the next? Yes. And what to build the confidence on holding the trade? Yeah, EF. When the price create an EF, yeah, we have that confidence for us to take the sell and then hold the sell. For an example, if I take a buy from M30 roadblock and price move to the re-entry zone, but there it did not create any CE for sell. Yes, exactly. Hold the buys. Hold the buys. Yeah, hold the buys until the price create the confirmation entry. Right? But to be safe, right, we never know what will happen, right? Because we are not going to focus on the lower time frame. We are going to focus on the higher time frame. So like for now, the higher time frame is telling us for sell, okay? If we keep on like, okay, keep on monitoring using the M5 or using the M15, sometimes we're gonna get they're gonna kick, okay, they're gonna kick us out, right? Which is okay, sometimes if we take this buy and then we are expecting for this buy to go higher, but at some point the price went out like this and then boom, like this. Okay, because right now the H4 is telling us to sell, right? So why do we take the buy? Something like that. But we can take a buy. Okay, we can take a buy. Don't worry about that. We can take a buy, but we need to know where to exit and so on, and we need to know like where the price is really going. All right. So is there any question? Ask me more question. Okay, ask me more question. Is there any question left? I mean, if it creates EF before it touch the next H4 zone, do you still think it will touch the H4 zone first or reverse? Yes, the price gonna touch, mostly the price gonna touch the H4 zones first before reversing. Can price create an EF but not go to the H4 zone? Yes, of course can. Okay. Maybe if there is no confirmation entry, or maybe about the next topic, which is pullback, right? We need to make sure our ED or EF are the same for H4 and M30. Yes, exactly. So, right. So if there is no question for now, okay, let's go to the next topic, which is we're going to discuss about the pullback. Okay, we're going to discuss about the pullback. So in this topic, we're going to answer this question. Why the price makes a pullback? We're gonna answer this question. Why the price makes a pullback? So the reason why the price makes a pullback is the first one. We can hold all cells from roadblocks until H4 zones. Fantastic. Okay, so the first one, okay, why the price makes a pullback? The first one, because of the opposite zone. The second one is why the price makes a pullback? Because of the candle closing. The first one is the opposite zone. The second one is the candle closing. So about the opposite zone, I am pretty sure that all of you guys already understand like how it works, right? All of you guys already understand like how it works. Okay, we have this engulfing cell. Why this engulfing cell, the price makes a pullback into it? Because of this opposite zone, which is because of our roadblocks, right? For the first one, is then a question. Okay, I think you guys, all of you guys already understand about that one, right? All right. So let's go to the second one. Maybe the second one will be like new things for you guys. New thing for you guys. All right. So candle closing. Candle closing. Talking about the candle closing, actually we have two rules of candle closing. The first rule, it's going to be every new ED or EF, we okay, I forgot. Every new EG or EF. Okay. Oh yeah, when the price creates new ED or EF, okay, the price going to be attracted to that new zone. Even there is no opposite zone. So that is the first one. Okay. So the second rule, it's going to be every new EG or EF needs new confirmation. Every new EG or new EF needs a new confirmation. If we talk about the H4 needs new TC. Yeah, new TC like this. Okay, new TC, maybe like new first entry zone, something like that. If we talk about the M30, the price needs new CE. All right. So I'm going to explain about this. Okay, don't worry about this. Okay, so back to what I've said just now. Okay, when the price creates an engulfing field somewhere around here. Okay, and to answer the question also just now. Okay, can the price create an EF but not go but didn't go to the next zone, right? Okay, so I'm going to answer that question right now. So the answer is going to be yes. Okay, yes, because of the pullback. All right, the reason is because of the pullback. So like I said, when the price creates an engulfing field, no matter how long it takes, but the price is going to go to the exit zone, right? So for an example like this, the price gonna go like this, went down without any opposite zone, the price can do the pullback like this. Brown. Get it? Why? Yeah, because we mislook on the H4. Maybe at the H4, we have a new engulfing cell. So what I've said just now, like the rules of pullback, when the price creates a new EG or a new EF, the price is going to be attracted to that new zones. Look at that. Even there is no opposite zones. So we have this engulfing cell, like a new engulfing cell on H4. Okay, new engulfing cell on H4. So the price will be attracted to make a pullback into the zone, right? To make a pullback into the zone. So talk about the second rule, which is every new EG or EF needs new confirmation. Every new EG or new EF needs new confirmation. So right now, if the price get into the H4 sell zone and there is no respecting of the first entry zone and there is no creating the trade control, so what you guys think it will be happen? The price going to break the zones, right? So this answering the question just now, can the price create an EF but didn't manage to go to the exit zone? So this is the risk. So that's why we need to know where to monitor and what to look for and so on. All right, get it? Okay, get it? Is that a question? Yeah, it makes sense, right? Okay, it makes sense, right? So no, because like this thing is not as easy as we think. All right, it's not as easy, it's not as simple as we think. But when we master all of this thing, it's going to be okay. All right. So are you guys ready to go to the chart? Are you guys ready to go to the chart? All right, you guys ready to go to the chart? So let's go to the chart. So I sent the notes to you guys, and then make sure you guys download the notes. All right, make sure you guys download the notes. All right. Okay. So I'm deleting this one. So let's go to the chart. Right. Let's see, why did I took a buy today? Okay, we had this engulfing fail, right? So I'm telling you guys reason why I took a buy today. Okay. So when the price get into the zone, yeah, of course, focus on the current market price. But before that, yeah, because we learned about the first entry zones, right? So we're not going to miss this entry, right? We're not going to miss this entry, right? Okay. Why? Because we are going to use the zones at the back. Okay, we have this engulfing fail right over here, right? This EG cell. And this EG cell had been broken somewhere around here, right? And then when the price get into the buy zone, and can we take a buy here? Can we take a buy over here? Can we take a buy over here? Yes. Why? Because inside of this zone, there was a confirmation entry. Okay, there was a confirmation entry. But remember, don't ever enter any position without a confirmation entry. All right? Don't ever take the trades without using the confirmation entry. All right, no CE, no entry. Exactly. That's good. Wait, give me a second. All right. So if you guys wait for this trade control, will you guys get the entry? No, right? So that's why I say we need to be like very, very flexible with this one. So this will be our second entry, is it? Can we re-enter somewhere around here? Of course, if there is a confirmation entry, of course we can take the trades, right? The first one, okay, which is I took this morning during Asia session. Okay. So my SL is going to be like 20 pips. I took a buy somewhere around here. Yeah, AR. So more than decent, right? Okay. And the second entry, I took a buy somewhere around here. The tight SL somewhere around here. And I exited somewhere around here. Yeah, 5R. Decent amount of pips, right? Okay. And just now, okay. Okay, just now I took the sell. Just now I took the sell, which is, okay, I used this EF, okay, as my setup. And if you wait for the trade control, yeah, you're gonna miss this entry, all right? But don't worry, okay? Don't worry that much, okay? When the price get into the sell zone, actually my broker shows like this EG sell. So wait, let me find like maybe Wanda, something like that. Wait, sorry. ZAO USD. Saxo is it? Saxo or Wanda? The price create like Saxo. Saxo. No, Saxo doesn't create. But my broker create like the EG cell somewhere around here. But anyway, we need to be like flexible with it with this one, right? We need to be like flexible with this one, right? So inside of this one, there was the confirmation entry and I took a sell. Yeah, I took a sell somewhere around here. Okay. But right now, okay, if you see right now, this this EG cell, maybe you can use this EG cell like this. All right. When the price get into the zone, yes. What is this? What is this? TC, right? So, yeah. So can we take a sell when the price get into the sell zone? Yeah, wait for CE. Yes, exactly. Okay, so right now, the price currently in the roadblock, right? So remember how the price can create a pullback because of the opposite zone, right? So if inside of this one, there is confirmation entry and then the price gonna go up. And if inside of this zone, there is no CE, yes, the price gonna go up. But if there is a confirmation entry and then the price going to go down like this. Where is the H4 zone? Right over here, ED cell, or you can mark the EF as well. Price is at weekly. No, we don't talk about weekly yet, all right? Yeah, we're not going to talk about the weekly yet. Okay, the weekly, we're going to talk about the direction. Okay, it's not, all right? So for now, okay, if you guys want to take a buy and then wait for the confirmation entry, and then you need to know where to exit. That's it. You need to know like where to exit. Like this thing, like if you understand like everything, it's going to be really, really good actually. Right? It will be like really, really good. So look over here. This easy buy. The price made a pullback, right? Get into the zone. Right. So look, why the price went up like crazily right over here. That's the one H4. Okay, look at this H4. If you wait for the trade control, you're gonna get the entry somewhere around here. Sorry, somewhere around, yeah, somewhere around here, right? If you use like the first entry zone, you will get the entry somewhere over here. But like I said, no CE, no entry. And then the price went up like boom. Do you guys get it? Went up. The highest one is like 400 pips. Okay. So, okay, so maybe you guys will confuse about this one, all right? So there was an EF, an engulfing field somewhere around here, which is our sell zone. And at the same time, we have this buy zone. So which one to focus, Kin? Which one to focus? Should we focus on the buy? Should we focus on the sell? Depends on the current market price. So when the price get into the buy zone or the sell zone, yeah, focus on the current market price. So look at this current market price. Okay, look at this current market price. Okay, so of course you're gonna get like the first entry somewhere around here, right? You're gonna get like the first entry somewhere around here, right? And then the price created this EG buy. Get it? Or maybe if you cannot take this EG buy, okay, maybe you can take this EG buy somewhere around here. Is that EG buy? Okay, no. We use this one. Okay, we take this EF somewhere around here. So you're gonna get this kind of entry. Okay, so maybe if you miss the first entry, you're gonna get this one. If you miss this one, don't worry, you're gonna get this one. If you miss this one, don't worry, you can get this one, like the re-entry one. Get it? Okay, and if you miss that one, yeah, there's no chance anymore. Okay, but the price went up like crazily at that time, right? So let's see more. Okay, so do you guys get it? Do you guys like get what I I was explaining just now? Do you guys get it? Yes, makes sense. Okay, so let's see like for both of these zones. Okay, so before the price get into the buy zone, the price was coming from the sell zone. So look at the sell zone, right? So look at the sell zone. When the price get into the sell zone, boom, get into the sell zone. Of course, like the first entry somewhere over here, and the price went down to our buy zone, right? Okay, and when the price get into the buy zone, of course, we have the first and three zones. We have the first and three zone. So the first entry zone. So this will be the level of our entry using the first and three zones. And then this one is our EG buy, which is our trade control. Okay, this one is our trade control. And then the price went up again like this, and then keep on going up, keep on going up. And why the price didn't go down again from this sell zone? Because number one, the price didn't respect, the price doesn't create any confirmation entry inside of this first entry zone. And at the same time, the price doesn't create any trade control inside of this zone. Is there any question? Okay, is there any question? And remember, this thing, it's not only work on gold, all right? Okay, let me show you guys. So let's see on GBP USD. Boring sideways. All right. So we have this EG buy. We have this EG buy. What pairs do you trade it with? Every pair that have that can give me candlestick. So yeah, as long as that pair gave me the candlestick, so everything is good. So look over here. This one is the first entry zone. All right, the first entry zone. And then you're gonna have like the trade control somewhere around here, right? From this trade control, you're gonna have like the re-entry point, the re-entry. The price going up, re-entry, something like that. Get into our sell zone. So when the price get into the sell zone, yeah, start to focus on the sell again. Yeah, this thing is going to keep on repeating like this over and over, over and over. Right? No matter what pair that you are trading with. All right. So for now, is there any question, guys? Is there any question? Is there a scenario where we need to exit trade to break even? No, for me, there is no scenario that for us to 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 put our entry on the break even, something like that. Right? It depends on that trader itself. Okay, maybe like if you see like okay, if you see like okay, you found out like okay, we have this easy buy and we have this easy sell, but there is no like solid answers for when for the question like when to set the BE, when to set the SL, something like that. Okay, because that thing is subjective, and it's we need to be like flexible with this one, right? I know you guys like sick of me like saying be flexible, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. All right. So wait, give me a second. Um, wait. Let's take five, guys. Let's take five. Right. Give me 5 minutes. Right. We take five first. Okay, see you guys in 5 minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay, you guys there? Is everyone is there? All right, good. So if there is no question anymore about what I've explained just now, so we're going to go like to the last topic, which is it's going to be the confirmation entry. Okay, about the confirmation entry. All right, the confirmation entry. So talking about the confirmation entry, the time frame that we're gonna work inside of this topic is going to be M15. Okay, the time frame going to be M15, M5, yeah, M15, M5, and M1. M15, M5, and M1. All right. So we have two types of confirmation entry, which is number one, we have low risk CE, okay, which is M15 EG or M15 M5 EF. All right. So the second one we have like high risk CE. Okay. We have M5 EG or M1 EF. Okay. So right now I know that you guys wanna ask me like, okay, which confirmation entry is the best one? Which confirmation entry is the strongest one, the weakest one? Which confirmation entry that we need to avoid and something like that. All right. So talking about the confirmation entry, okay, talking about the confirmation entry, okay, I can't tell, okay, I can't even tell like, okay, which one is the best one, which one is it's the weakest one, that's the strongest one, because if when we talk about the confirmation entry, this thing is actually subjective. Okay, so let me tell you guys like the observation that I did, okay, last year for about 8 months just for this topic. It took me 8 months to figure out which one is better and which one is less better. All right. So for the low risk confirmation entry, okay, for the low risk confirmation entry, for my observation, me and my teams, we were observing about the low risk confirmation entry for 4 months. So for the first 4 months, we observed, okay, for on the low risk confirmation entry, which is for that 4 months, we only trade using low risk confirmation entry. So the win rate at that time was 85, 86%, something like that. Yeah, it's quite high. But you guys need to understand, you guys need to know, like when we are using the low risk confirmation entry, the weakness from the low risk confirmation entry is going to be yeah, we are not going to get all the buys and we're not going to get all the sells, right? Yeah, we're gonna take less trades, exactly. Okay, we're gonna take less trades, but less trades with a high win rate. So why not, right? Okay. So another 4 months. Okay, another 4 months. Okay, after that, we only use the high risk confirmation entry, which is we only use M5ED and M5EF. M5ED and M1EF. So the result was the win rate is like 57 to 60%, something like that. Okay. But the best part is going to be like I took all the buys and I took all the sells on gold at that time. But yeah, the win rate, yeah, it's still profitable, right? 60%, something like that. Okay. But yeah, we're going to take like a lot of trades. Not gonna lie, we're going to take like a lot of trades. So if you're gonna ask me what confirmation entry that I am currently using, the confirmation that I'm currently using is, yeah, it depends. Actually, it depends. It depends on the on on the market itself. Actually, okay, it depends. All right, sometimes I use M1 EF, sometimes I use M15 ED, sometimes I use M5 EF, and sometimes I use M5 ED. All right, what do you consider a win? Hit 2R 3R because you don't go B. Yes, I don't go BE. What I consider win is because like my SL that time was like 25 or 20 pips, so 1 2 122, 123, something like that. Yeah, 203 hours, something like that. All right. Yeah, I didn't take B at all at that time because I was observing, right? All right. So for now, okay, do you layer your position? Yeah, sometimes I did, but I didn't do that in my like in my main account, my prop firm account. I didn't do that. Right? It's too risky. Do you have any rule of SL? Talking about the SL need to be flexible. I am sorry to say this again, but we need to be flexible with the SL. Sometimes our zone is just like 5 pips. And why do we need the SL like for 25 pips, something like this? It doesn't make sense, right? So if we have like 5 pip zone, maybe like the SL gonna be like 10 pips, something like that. Do you recommend to take trade both from high risk and low risk? Yeah, for the starter, for like you guys that just learn about this one, like want to experience the market, yeah, you want to experience all the buys and all the sell, yeah, the use both, which is low risk and high risk confirmation entry. All right, low risk, less pressure. Sometimes it's gonna be like high pressure because we miss 100 pips straight, we miss 200 pips straight, something like that, right? Right. So yeah, that's it for the confirmation entry. Right, that's it for the confirmation entry. Okay, so let me show you guys like the confirmation. Okay, so wait, let me screenshot this one first and then send the notes to you guys. Do you trade all sessions or do you wait for good liquidity? I trade all sessions actually. Depends. But I don't trade like outside the session. Yeah. Also, we can miss roadblock entries if we always wait for the look. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've said. So let me show you guys. Can you look at Gold CMP now? Can explain your thought process on which CE you would have enter and won't enter. Like I said again, there is no fixed CE. There is no solid CE that I'm waiting for. Like depends. Okay, depends. Okay. If we were talking about like the current market price right now, so it's like you're asking for signal. Right, wait. Uh, and this EF, and when the price get into the zone, no matter what type of confirmation entry, inside of this one, yes, I'm going to take the sell for an example. But if there is no CE, I'm not going to take the sell. If I take the sell, yeah, I'm going to monitor these roadblocks and so on. Right? When do you get out from the trade? If you are being flexible and 15 zone, when we get out the trades, yeah, actually cutting our position, it depends on ourselves. Sometimes you will think like, okay, 30 pips is enough. Sometimes 10 pips is enough, right? Okay. But for me, I love to hold my trades into my exit zone, which is the opposite zone of H4, right? So can you show current CE from buy roadblock? All right. Current CE from buy roadblock. This roadblock, and there was like, yeah, M15 EG, you can use this one, or maybe you can use like this one, M5 EG, the high risk. But yeah, sometimes M5 EG can be broken. Sometimes M1 EF can be broken. Okay. All right. Now we are at the roadblock with 2 M5 EG by CE. Yes. If you want to take the buy, yes, take the buy. Okay, but this is not a signal because I'm not taking a buy. I'm gonna wait for the US session to hit first. Okay, because I already took the sell just now. Okay, I took this buy today. I took this buy today, and I took the sell just now with this M5 EF. Yeah, so right now I'm just going to chill down first and then wait for the US session, or maybe like during the news. On another broker, there is earlier M5 EDCE also. Yeah, you can use this one. But if you want to use this one, also can. All right. But for me, it's better for us to use the first one. Okay. Not on the cap. All right, bro. Which one? Forex.com. Which one? This one. 5 candle. 555. Yes. Yeah, this is what I've said. Okay, this is what I've said just now. Sometimes M5 EG can be broken. Okay. And the price get into the roadblock. Sometimes M5 EG can be broken. All right. Look. But break. Okay. And for an example, okay, the price break like this. So what should we do? Okay, do we need to cut the loss? Yes, cut the loss. Okay, the way to cut the loss is to be like this. Okay, it's either you can cut after the price close below the zone, or the price close below the zone and make a pullback somewhere around here, and then you can close net. So this type of CE, early CE, do you just, yeah, I just take the loss if I took the trade somewhere around here. All right, because it's high risk, right? It's high risk. So that is why I said, that is what I've said. And talking about this one, there is no holy grail confirmation entry. There is no like, oh, if you wait for M15 easy buy and then the F15 easy buy will be respected, no matter how, no matter what will happen. Okay, there is no such thing like that. Okay, there is no such thing like that. Okay, so for now, is there any question left, guys? I think after this second session, yeah, all of you guys can take your own buys and your own sells, right? And for this one, okay, there is no homework or something like that. But the only thing that I want you guys to do is I want you guys to do like front test, which is I want you guys to try to take a buy by using like maybe demo account, something like that. And if you have the problem, like if you take a buy and then your buy fail, and if you take a sell, your sell fail, and you cannot find the answer by your own self, and you can come to me and ask me why. Can you show us more examples about CE, low risk and high risk? Of course, brother, no worries. Okay, look at this one. The price, this EF. This EF, the price get into the zone. And then right over here, the price created this EF. And at the same time, we have this EG buy, right? I'm just going to mark this EG buy to make sure it doesn't look messy. And for an example, if you wait for the M15 EG buy, will you get the trades? Yeah, of course. You're going to get the trade somewhere on here. And yeah, of course, the zones will be bigger, which is the zone going to take like 37 pips. Okay. But if you use the M5, you're going to get somewhere around here. The high risk, high reward. Your SL can like put for about like 20 pips, something like that. And the price went up, like crazily went up. Maybe more than 20R, 40R. Get it? Yeah, that's how we use the confirmation entry. Okay, it's nothing weird. Okay, the same thing going to keep on repeating, right? So is there any question left? So do you put SL order or exit SL? SL is the must. Stop loss is the must. Okay, because we never know when the price going to make like spike or something like that. M5 EG plus M5 EF works best for me as CE. Yeah, if it's for you, yeah, that's good. But for me, like M5 EG and M5 EF, that's the same thing. But the most important thing is that EF. Please repeat the CE at the last example. When the price get into the M30 zones, we have this M5 EG buy. We have this M5 EG buy. And then From this M5 ED buy, we can take the buy somewhere around here. And if you want to take like the low risk confirmation entry, yeah, of course you're gonna wait for EF somewhere around here. But if we take the entry on EF, the SL gonna be quite big, which is maybe somewhere around here, because we're going to cut this buy after the price break this buy zone. So is there any question more? No, for now. Like, if you guys have any question after this, okay? If you guys have any question after this, make sure you guys hit me up and ask me, all right? All right. Do you no trend line? What the heck is that? No trend line. What the heck is that? Ew. If price touches a H4 EG cell, creates a first entity trade control zones, but fails, it creates another trade control. We consider even the sec. Yes, exactly. Can we take the trade if the price just touched the zone with a wick? So right now, which time frame that we are talking, Bali? Is that like for the confirmation entry? How come you don't like trend lines? CE. Yes, when the price, yeah, when the price touch it with a wick, when the price touch it with a wick, so everything going to, hey, we can take the trades. Don't worry. How come you don't like the trend lines? So do you use Bollinger Bands? Ew. I don't I don't use such things other than other than engulfing trading system. I'm sorry for those who use trend lines, but I'm not gonna lie, I made too much money using the engulfing trading system. So if you offer me like, even if you offer me like 1 million to use trend lines or to use Bollinger Bands, I'm not doing it, all right? Yeah, okay, guys, listen to me. Like, hear me out, okay? Okay. Trend lines are good to look smart after things happen. Yeah. Okay, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. It's okay for you guys to use trend lines or something like that. Okay, it is okay. Okay. No offense. Trend lines user, Bollinger Bands user, something like that. Right? No offense. But remember what I say, just use whatever that you feel comfortable with this, with that strategy. If you're comfortable using only engulfing trading system like I did, so yeah, why not? Right? Yeah, my system need no prediction. Yeah, because we follow the current market price. Okay. What the price give, so that will be what we'll take, what we will take, right? If the price give us a sign to buy, so then we buy. If the price give us a sign to sell, yeah, we sell. If the price break our confirmation entry, and then cut the profit, cut the loss, and so on. Yeah, this system is 100% happen with a reason. Okay, the system 100% happen with a reason. All right. So is that a question? So again, I am really, really sorry. I am really, really sorry for those that who use trend lines and offended with me. So do you no, I'm not using H1. Okay. For H1, I'm going to explain in our third session. When will be our third session actually? I think everyone is here already. We don't need to do another second session, right? So do you also use H1 for blocks? No, I use H1 for monitoring. That's it. Right? No, I don't use H1 to enter. Okay, I don't use H1 for entry. So for now, is there any question? So see, look at this. Uh, I didn't go to the current market price, so then you guys cannot see this one. Ah ha ha. The price went up. But yeah, we are waiting for these zones, right? We're waiting for the sell zones, right? So be patient and wait for that sell zone. So can I have the first session record? Um, how do I say? PM me, okay? Chat me, chat me on my personal chat on Telegram. Do you use M30 for? Yes, that's what I was explaining just now on M30. Or do I use M30? You mean do you use okay. Do I instant on M30? No, I'm not gonna instant on M30. Okay, no CE, no entry. When do you use first entry zone? And when do you wait for the new TC or new CE to form? Yeah, I can't tell. This method, there is nothing that fixed. Okay, we need to follow the current market price. I gave to you guys like everything already. So you guys need to follow it. That's it. Yeah, that was an EF, but there is no confirmation entry for buy. So that is the main reason why the price is not going up. That's it. Okay, that was an EF. All right. So if there is no question anymore, so I'm going to end the session over here. So is there any? I don't think so. I don't think so because like everyone is. I didn't expect for all of you to join the session actually. I was expecting for 3 to 4 people, something like that, and like 4 to 5 people during 10 p.m. tonight, something like that. So let's see first. Let's see. Depends on how. It depends on how. Hey guys, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for the commitment. Okay, thank you for the commitment. I love you guys. Okay. So wait, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. We all want this money, Kin. Everyone wants the money. Wait, guys. All right. Let me take the picture first. Okay. Remember, all of this, for those who joined this session, only you guys can claim the video from me. All right. And please, okay, hear me out. Okay. Please don't sell my video. Just like, please, I'm begging you guys. Okay. Don't sell the video. Please. That's it. Don't sell the video. All right. Okay. Okay. I put all of my trust on you guys. Okay. Okay. Don't betray me. Okay. Don't betray me. Okay. Because I love you guys. Because yeah, I gave everything to you guys. Yeah, I gave everything to you guys. And you guys also like you guys paid me for you guys, for just you, right? So why do you need to make money by selling this kind of things, right? Okay. So yep, I hope like all of you guys after this, you guys can understand this thing very, very well. Okay. I really, really hope about that. Okay. And if you guys have any question, just hit me up. Okay. Just hit me up. So yeah, sometimes I might reply slightly delay because right now I'm in my university. And but don't worry, don't worry. During my trading hour, I'm going to like I'm going to reply the chat while I'm looking at the market, right? Appreciate it, coach. However, can you confirm when is our next lesson? So the third session gonna be the third session, eh? The third session gonna be the third session, wait. The third session gonna be I think tomorrow, right? Yes. No. 1 p.m. Yeah, 1 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, 1 p.m. tomorrow. Hey, no, no, that was the first session. So 6 p.m. Yes, yeah. Tuesday. So how many sessions are there in total? So it's going to be like 4 sessions in total. 1 p.m. Malay time. No, not 1 p.m. Malay time. 6 p.m. Malay time tomorrow. Right, guys, again, thank you for joining. Okay, thank you for joining. I can only join 22. Yeah, of course. Not a problem. Okay, thank you for joining, guys. So the next session, we are going to talk about the direction and the common mistake. That's it. All right. So again, thank you. Okay, thank you. So don't forget to claim the video from me. Okay. Have a good day, guys.